I can see it very clearly now. You're just getting out of the bath, steam still rising off your skin, silk robe half tied, and wishing that you had a certain special someone there to help you untie it the rest of the way.
This is my company phone, Kirk. If you have something work-related to say, then say it. Otherwise, I'd like to spend my evening in peace.
Oh, come on, don't act like this is some HR hotline. We're both grown-ups off the clock. We're just having a little chat. There are no rules here, sweetheart.
Actually, the rules don't disappear when the clock hits 6. You're messaging a colleague on a company-issued phone with clearly inappropriate content. I've asked you to stop before. This is your final warning.
God, you're sexy when you're stern. You're always so tight-laced at work. I can tell you're just dying for someone to cut through all that control and show you how it's really done. That's what you need, a man who knows how to take charge. Not some invisible husband you haven't seen in months.
Whatever rumors you've heard about my personal life don't give you the right to speak to me this way.
Rumors? You mean facts? Everyone knows you've been living alone. 2 months without your husband? That's a lifetime in married woman years. Don't tell me you haven't felt it, that itch. The kind that creeps up late at night when the bed feels too big and empty.
I will not dignify that with a response. You're clearly trying to provoke me, and I won't engage. But let me be absolutely clear. If this continues, I'll escalate it through the proper channels.
Proper channels? What are you gonna do, tell HR that I paid you a compliment? You think they'll care? They'll laugh behind your back. You're not some naive intern, Olivia. You're a full-grown woman. You know how this works.
Yes, I do. I know exactly how predators like you operate. You fish for cracks in people's lives, tell yourself you're doing them a favor, and then blame them when they say no. You think it's confidence, but it's just cowardice in disguise.
Cowardice? Nah, what I'm doing takes balls. Most guys wouldn't dare talk to you like this. They tiptoe, bow their heads, and keep their fantasies to themselves. Not me. I say what everyone else is thinking. You're the type of woman who walks around like she doesn't need anyone. But deep down, you're dying for someone to put you in your place.
Deep down, I am sick of the way you've been speaking to me lately. All I'm dying for is the ability to do my job without being harassed by a man who confuses entitlement with charm. If you say one more thing like this, I won't just report it. I'll make sure every word gets copied and submitted.
You really think this little HR game of yours is gonna work? Come on! You want me to stop? Say it with some conviction. Not that rehearsed respect my boundaries line you throw at everyone who threatens your little ice queen routine.
This isn't a routine. This is who I am. A woman who shows up, does her job, and expects to be treated like a colleague, not a conquest.
You can keep playing the frigid act, but I know what's underneath. That mask doesn't fool me. It never does. You'll cave. You always do. Cold ones like you, the moment someone really touches you, you melt like butter. And I've got the heat for it.
I wouldn't let you within 10 feet of me, not in this life or any other. You're not a man. You're a warning sign.
Whatever you say, but just remember, when that loneliness creeps in and the silence gets too loud, you'll be thinking about this conversation, and you'll wish you'd taken me up on the offer.
I won't, and for your sake, I hope this message is the last of its kind. Next time, there won't be a warning, just consequences.
Just your consequences, boundaries, HR, whatever makes you feel righteous. But I've been around long enough to know that sooner or later you'll break, and when you do, I'll be waiting. Hey, where did you go? Did you forget our little plan? I promised I'd give you a ride tonight, if you know what I'm saying. I've been waiting in the parking garage for you for 20 minutes.
Plan? There was no plan. I never agreed to meet you. I finished work early and got a ride from a colleague.
Wow, you just ditched me after everything? You don't even have the decency to tell me you're leaving? That's cold, even for you.
No, what's cold is you lurking around the underground garage trying to corner me. This is not the first time you've done this, and it's not okay. I want you to stop waiting around for me. Stop watching me.
Watching you? Are you serious? I'm not some creep with binoculars. I was just being considerate. I thought maybe you needed a little help getting home. God forbid someone look out for you.
Don't frame it like you're being generous. You're waiting around multiple times a week without my consent. You've followed me through the halls. You've loitered by the elevators. It's not helpful. It's invasive. It's harassment.
You really think I'm stalking you? Wow, this is some way to repay me for being available. I've been making sure that you're not alone, that you're safe, and you throw that in my face?
Safe from what exactly? Because right now you're the one making me feel unsafe. The fact that I have to explain this to you at all is exhausting. I am telling you directly, stop.
Okay, I love the hard-to-get act, but you're starting to overdo it. We've got a real connection, I know, but it's high time you started admitting it.
We have never had any sort of connection. You twisted professional courtesy into something it never was. I've been clear from the beginning that I wanted you to stop harassing me, and now I'm done being polite.
So that's it? You're gonna run to HR now? File some dramatic complaint and act like the poor victim? You think that's gonna end well for you?
If I need to report this to compliance, I will. And yes, I absolutely believe it will end well for me. Because unlike you, I have documentation.
You really don't want to go down that road, Olivia. That's a two-edged blade, you know. Sure, you could take it upstairs, but what if something comes back down on you?
Are you threatening me?
I'm saying maybe you're not as squeaky clean as you like to pretend. Maybe I know things. Things you wouldn't want dragged into daylight.
If you're trying to blackmail me, you're worse than I thought. I have done nothing wrong. I have nothing to hide and nothing you could possibly expose.
You sure about that? You don't think people would be interested in where you've been going after work lately? Who you've been meeting?
Whatever lies you think you've pieced together don't scare me. You have no idea what you're doing and you're in way over your head.
Maybe, or maybe I know more than you think. Enough to make a real mess of your nice little reputation. Enough to make people ask questions you really don't want them asking.
Then by all means try it. Because if you so much as whisper one more word about me behind my back, then HR is going to be the least of your problems.
Oh no, are you gonna sue me? Good luck with that. Newsflash, flirting isn't illegal.
You'll find out soon that there are some things that are much scarier than the legal system. Ray, I'm sorry for the late message. I know it's past midnight.
You know you can message me any time of day. I'll be there. What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm at my sister's place. I couldn't go home tonight. Something happened again. It's Kirk.
Oh no, what did that creeper do this time?
I'm going to send you screenshots of the messages. It's gotten worse. Please, just read them. I don't want to retype everything.
I'm gonna kill him.
Ray.
No, don't stop me. What the hell is this? He's talking to you like you're some kind of plaything, like he owns you. He waited for you in the garage? He followed you?
He's been doing this for weeks. I kept hoping it would fizzle out. It started with disgusting jokes and turned into waiting around, sending messages at night, and now he's saying things like, I know more than you think, and you'll come around.
My God in heaven. He's clearly lost his grip on reality if he thinks any of this is acceptable.
I didn't want to dump this on you during your rotation. I know how much pressure you're under right now. I thought if I stayed quiet, he'd eventually move on.
You should have told me the minute it started. You're my wife. No job, no trip, no project is more important than your safety. I wasn't there, and he took advantage of that. He thought you were alone.
That's exactly it. I think he targeted me because I've been living alone while you've been away. He's been circling like a vulture. He thinks I'm vulnerable.
He's got it backwards. He's the one who's vulnerable now. I swear to God, if I was in that office right now, I'd be dragging him out by the collar. He thinks he can bully you into silence. He's out of his damn mind.
I'm not staying silent anymore. I've already scheduled a meeting with the compliance officer for tomorrow afternoon. I've submitted the messages, outlined everything, and I talked to our department head. He's promised to be in the room when I report.
Good! That's good! And I'm getting on the phone with my supervisor the second the sun comes up. I don't care if I have to threaten to quit. I'm coming home. This ends now.
Are you sure? I know this assignment has been important for you. You don't have to drop everything because of this.
Yes, I do. I should have dropped everything the second that bastard looked at you wrong. He's been harassing my wife for weeks, and I've been sitting out here smiling at training reviews like an idiot. That ends tomorrow.
Just hearing you say that makes me feel like I can breathe again. I've been holding it all in. I didn't want to be dramatic or emotional, but I've been scared, Ray. I really have.
You don't have to carry this alone anymore. I don't care what it costs me. I'm gonna be right there beside you. And if Kirk so much as breathes in your direction again, he won't just be facing HR, he'll be facing me.
Thank you. Really, I just needed to know someone was on my side. I needed to feel like I wasn't crazy for being scared.
You're not crazy, and you're definitely not overreacting. You were targeted, and now we're gonna make damn sure he pays for it. Hey, where'd you disappear to? Your desk's been empty all morning. Kinda hard to focus without my favorite view.
I'm currently away from my desk with prior approval. If you need something work-related, please go through the proper channel.
Relax! I'm not filing a report. Just saying, my daily dose of motivation is missing. It's tough out here with nothing pleasant to look at.
Again, I'm not available right now. Please refrain from contacting me unless it's urgent and professional.
Okay, but you know, I just noticed the boss isn't around today either. Which means we've got a little breathing room, don't we?
What are you talking about?
It means I can finally say what I've been holding back. No more dancing around it. No more subtle hints. Let's stop pretending, Olivia. You've been aching for this as much as I have.
What on earth are you trying to say?
I'm saying tonight's the night. My wife's out of town, which means no interruptions, no excuses. Just you and me, one-on-one, no distractions. I've got a bed, a stocked bar, and enough stamina to keep you up past sunrise.
Yuck. I'm having a hard time getting angry at that. It's just gross.
What, too forward? I figured we were past the flirting phase by now. Come on, don't act like you haven't imagined it. The tension's been building for weeks. I know you feel it too.
What I feel is disgust and an overwhelming urge to see you thrown in jail. What you just said wasn't a joke or a compliment, it was filth. And you're delusional if you think I've ever wanted anything from you.
There it is, fire at last. See, I knew there was something under all of that cold. You wouldn't get this worked up if I didn't hit a nerve.
You didn't hit a nerve. You confirmed everything I suspected, that you're a vulgar, predatory man with no concept of decency or restraint.
Oh, please, you say that now, but it's always the ones who talk like this that end up screaming my name later. You think I haven't seen it before?
You've seen a lot of things, I'm sure, but not me, not tonight, not ever. Keep talking, Kirk. Every message makes this easier to report.
Report what? That I asked a woman out? You really think they're gonna drag me into a tribunal because I offered a little after-hours comfort? And in case you forgot, I know all about your little secret. You don't want your husband to find out, do ya?
I wasn't planning to say anything until I'd filed the formal complaint, but since you're so convinced I've been sneaking around behind my husband's back, maybe it's time you heard the truth.
Oh, what truth? That you've been enjoying the attention this whole time? That you're not as innocent as you act?
No, that I'm 4 months pregnant.
What?
Yes, 4 months along, and just to spare you the mental gymnastics, it's my husband's child.
That's impossible. Everyone said that you two were living apart.
We are, temporarily. My husband's been assigned to a leadership training program out of town. It's work-related. He comes home when he can, which isn't often, but we talk every day. We're not separated. We're married, and happily so. I didn't realize I needed to broadcast that just to keep predators like you at bay.
No, you're lying. You're just trying to cover your tracks. That kid isn't his. It can't be. You've been going in and out of some guy's apartment building every other day. Don't play dumb. I've seen you.
You've been watching me?
I just happened to notice, and when something looks shady, I pay attention. So, don't try to flip this on me. I saw you more than once walking into that building near the station. You think I don't know what's going on?
Yes, I've been going there, and I'll tell you exactly who lives in that apartment. My father.
What?
My father lives there. He's widowed. He lost my mother last year. He has a chronic illness and lives alone. I go there to check on him, bring groceries, and make sure he takes his medication, drive him to appointments when needed. That's the big scandal you've been building up in your head.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not, and frankly, I'm appalled that you thought tailing me and drawing conclusions from a doorway made you some kind of genius. You didn't uncover an affair, you just proved how obsessed and invasive you've become.
But you never mentioned any of this before.
Because it wasn't your business. You're a coworker, not my confidant. The fact that you thought otherwise is exactly the problem.
You could have said something.
I owe you nothing. Not an explanation, not a warning, not a damn thing. You thought you had leverage, you thought you were catching me in some lie, and all you've really done is expose just how deep your delusions run. Is there a problem, Kirk? With a daughter caring for her elderly father? Oh, and since you seem so eager to know every detail of my life, let me clarify something else. About my husband, you actually know him.
What are you talking about?
Ray, from your department? You've worked with him for months. You've probably made small talk about vending machine coffee. That's him. That's my husband.
Wait, Ray? No way. He's your husband?
Indeed he is. And if you had spent more time doing your job and less time inventing fantasies, you might have realized that before now.
Oh my God, Ray? The guy who deadlifts cars for fun? That Ray?
The very one, amateur bodybuilder, weekend MMA hobbyist. Above all that, he's a consummately traditional man, a trait that shows up the strongest when someone messes with his wife.
You've got to be kidding me. Why didn't you say anything earlier? You should have said something.
I don't owe you my biography, Kirk, and besides, it wouldn't have mattered. You didn't listen when I asked you to stop. You wouldn't have listened to that either.
Okay, look, this is all just a big misunderstanding. Just tell him I didn't mean any of it. I didn't know, all right? I thought you two were in a bad spot. Please, just talk to him. Calm him down.
Do you honestly think anything I say is going to stop him?
Please, I'm begging you. I didn't touch you, I swear. I never touched you. It was just talk. It's just stupid talk.
You really think that matters to him? You think my husband reads those messages and thinks, well, at least it was just words.
Where is he? Is he here? Please tell me he's not.
He ended his rotation early and drove back into town yesterday evening. He should be walking into the building right about now. What's the matter, Kirk? Ray told me you looked like a ghost when he walked in the door. He also said that you screamed like a little girl and then ran and locked yourself in the bathroom.
I didn't scream. I was just surprised, that's all. I didn't expect them back so soon.
No, you didn't, because in your mind, I was some lonely, helpless woman you could chip away at until she caved. Now you're locked in a bathroom stall texting me for mercy. It's actually kind of pathetic.
Look, I get it. I messed up. I let things go too far, all right? But it's not like I'm some monster. I've just been under a lot of pressure.
Pressure?
My wife's pregnant. She's been moody as hell, always complaining, never satisfied. The moment the test came back positive, she basically shut the bedroom door in my face. And then she ran off to her parents' house, left me to deal with everything alone.
So you decided to turn your frustrations into a hobby? You decided you were entitled to someone else's body just because yours wasn't getting attention at home?
It wasn't like that. I'm not saying I was right, okay? But I have needs. I thought you'd understand. You seemed distant, withdrawn. I figured maybe we were in the same boat.
You thought I was fair game. That's what you're trying to say.
You look like someone who needed something. I thought maybe I could give it, that's all.
You know what pregnant women actually need, Kirk? Support, safety, and space to breathe. Their bodies are being torn apart to create life, and you, a husband and father-to-be, couldn't be bothered to show the bare minimum of respect to your own wife. And on top of that, you came sniffing around me like some dog who thought he deserved a reward just for noticing I exist.
You don't have to say it like that!
No, I really do. You need to hear this. What you did is shameful, as a husband, as a father, and as a man. And if you don't take a long, hard look at yourself now, you're going to destroy everything around you, one woman at a time.
Okay, I hear you. I get it. Just, please, can we keep this between us? I'll back off. I swear I'll never say another word to you.
It's a little late for that. Everything has already been submitted to HR and compliance. Every message, every time-stamped screenshot. And yes, both my husband and our department head have seen the entire chain.
Oh, God!
They'll be calling you in soon. If you've got excuses, you can try using them then. See how they land in a conference room with 2 senior managers and a printed copy of your filth sitting on the table.
Please, I didn't mean for any of this to go that far!
You pushed it this far. You chose this. Now you can live with it. If my husband allows you to live, that is. They moved Kirk to a desk with no phone, no clients, and no dignity. He quit before the month was out. Then the stories came. I wasn't the first, just the first who fought back. Several women stepped forward. His wife filed for divorce and sued for emotional damages. I filed for emotional distress and won. The total? Monthly child support, alimony, and multiple settlements. The man who used to brag about handling women now works night shifts, barely scraping by. His name circulates in HR seminars as a cautionary tale. I don't think he ever understood what he did, just that it cost him everything. A fitting future for a man who thought women were his for the taking.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey! Just letting you know I dropped Mikey off at your place. Thanks again. You're seriously the best. I owe you big time. Pam? Are you out of your mind? I just found him sitting on my front porch alone. You didn't even knock. You didn't even make sure I was home. Oh my gosh, calm down. He's fine. I left his backpack and his snacks, and he knows how to keep himself busy. It's not like I left him in the street or anything. That's not the point. He's a little boy, Pam. You don't just leave a child on a doorstep without checking first. What if I hadn't seen him right away? He could have wandered off. But you were home, so it's fine. I knew you would be. You're always around. You're super dependable. That doesn't make it okay. You didn't ask. You didn't warn me. You didn't even text ahead. You just decided to dump your son here without saying a word. Jeez, it's not like it's the end of the world. Mikey loves you. He's gonna have the best time. Seriously, you're doing me such a huge favor. Pam, you can't just drop off your kid and disappear. Especially not now. Your husband is literally in the hospital. He's dying, Pam! How can you just run away like this? Oh, come on. Don't guilt trip me. Arthur's getting the best care money can buy. There's nothing more I can do for him just sitting there looking miserable. That's your husband, the father of your child. And instead of being with him, you're sneaking off on vacation and throwing your responsibilities at other people. Oh my gosh, you're making it sound so much worse than it is. I just needed a little break, Amelia. I haven't had any time for myself in months. I'm barely holding it together. Everybody needs a break, but you don't just abandon your child without a word. You don't leave him crying on a doorstep while you go off to sip cocktails. Mikey wasn't crying when I left. He was totally fine. And you're not a stranger. You're basically family. I knew he'd be safe with you. Safe isn't enough, Pam. He needs someone who's actually ready to care for him. I have work. I have obligations. I have my own life. I can't just become his full-time parent because you decided you needed a break. It's just for a week, maybe 2 if things go well. You'll survive. And Mikey's super independent for his age. He's not some helpless little baby. A week? 2 weeks? You didn't even ask me! You just decided my life would revolve around your choices without a second thought. Ugh, you're blowing this way out of proportion. I thought you'd be happy to help. I really thought I could count on you. Helping is offering when you're asked, not being blindsided because someone didn't feel like handling their responsibilities. Wow, thanks for making me feel even worse. Exactly what I needed before my flight. Maybe you should feel worse, Pam. Maybe you should stop thinking about yourself for 5 minutes and realize what you're putting Mikey through. You know what, Amelia? I don't have time for this. I have earned a little happiness. I can't sit around crying all day. It's not healthy. He's your husband, Pam. He's your son's father, and you're running away when they need you most. I'm not running away. I'm coping, and Mikey's in good hands. End of story. Pam, you can't just... Gotta go. Boarding call. Thanks again. You're seriously the best. Love ya. Pam, don't you dare hang up. Pam? Pam! And I still have Mikey here. When exactly were you planning on picking him up? Oh my gosh, don't stress. I was gonna message you later today anyway. So funny thing, change of plans. I'll be back in like 3 weeks. Pam, I can't keep him for 3 more weeks. I have a job. I have things I need to do. I can't just drop everything for almost a month. Come on, it's not like it's a hardship. You and Mikey are bonding, right? This is good for both of you. bonding isn't the issue. He's confused, Pam. He keeps asking when you're coming back. He's been waking up crying at night because he doesn't know what's going on. He's just adjusting. Kids are resilient, Amelia. A little time away from home builds character. Plus, you've got such a cozy place. Honestly, it's like a vacation for him, too. He's not on vacation, Pam. He misses his mom. And meanwhile, where even are you right now? Cancun, baby! White sands, turquoise water, all-inclusive everything. It's basically heaven on earth. Cancun? While your husband is in the hospital and your son is crying himself to sleep? Arthur has excellent nurses, Amelia. He's in good hands. Me sitting there and crying next to his bed isn't going to help anybody. And I really needed this, you know? I'm reconnecting with people I haven't seen in forever. Reconnecting? Who are you even there with? Just an old friend from high school. Someone who gets me, you know? It's been so good to have someone to talk to who actually listens for once. A friend, right. And you didn't think maybe your son needed someone to talk to? Or, I don't know, needed his mother? Mikey has you. He's lucky, honestly. Not everyone gets to hang out with someone as nurturing as you. You're giving him memories he'll cherish. Pam, he doesn't need a temporary babysitter. He needs his mom. He needs answers. I had to explain to his teacher why he wasn't in school today because I didn't even know what to tell them. School's overrated. Missing a few days won't kill him. Plus, you're creative, right? You'll find a way to keep him busy. Take him to the zoo or something. The zoo? Pam, it's not about entertaining him. He's scared. He's confused. And you left me with nothing. No schedule, no emergency numbers, not even his insurance card. You're resourceful, Amelia. I knew you'd figure it out. I mean, come on. You've got such a good head on your shoulders. You're basically Superwoman. Pam, flattery isn't going to fix this. You made a choice without even asking me, and now I'm the one trying to hold everything together while you're off drinking margaritas with your friend. Hey, don't judge. After everything I've been through, I deserve a little happiness, don't you think? It's not like I'm out here partying every day. Well, maybe a little, but still. Everyone deserves happiness, Pam, but not at the expense of people who depend on them. You're supposed to be his mother, not just when it's convenient for you. Wow, harsh. I thought you, of all people, would understand needing a break. Guess I was wrong. I understand needing a break, Pam. I don't understand abandoning your responsibilities to chase a few cheap thrills in Cancun while your son cries himself to sleep. Okay, ouch. That was unnecessary. Look, I'll send some money your way, okay? Order him some pizza, get him a toy or something. He'll be fine. It's not about money. It's about showing up for your child. Being there when he needs you. You can't buy your way out of being a parent, Pam. Whatever, Amelia. Not everyone can be Little Miss Perfect like you. Some of us actually need to breathe once in a while. Breathing is one thing. Abandoning your son is another. You might want to think about the difference while you're lounging by the pool. I don't have time for another lecture, Amelia. I'm meeting someone for dinner. Talk to you later. You mean your old friend? Tell them thanks for helping you forget about your family. Bye, Amelia. Try to have some fun with Mikey, okay? He adores you. He deserves better than this, Pam. Oh, you think so? Well then, you should be taking better care of him. That's not what I meant!
Hey, Amelia! Thank you again for coming to see me the other day. It meant more than I can say.
Of course, Arthur. I'm so sorry for everything. I wish I could do more to help. I really do.
You're already doing more than enough. Mikey told me you made him pancakes this morning. He was absolutely thrilled.
He's a sweet kid. He really is. He misses you so much. He keeps asking when he can see you again.
I miss him too, more than anything, but the doctors are pretty strict right now. Low contact, limited visitors, you know how it is.
I hate that it's like this. He just wants to crawl into your lap and stay there forever.
I want that too, believe me. But I don't want him to see me like this all the time. It's better he remembers me smiling, laughing, not hooked up to all these machines.
He loves you so much, Arthur, and he talks about you every single day. He's drawing you pictures. I'm going to bring them by when I can, if that's okay.
That would be wonderful. I'll hang them right here on the wall. Give me something nice to look at.
He's trying to be brave. He's putting on a brave face, just like you.
He's got a good heart. Strong, too. He's gonna be okay, Amelia, no matter what happens.
Please don't talk like that. Please.
It's all right. I've made my peace with it. It's not fair, but not everything in life is. I've had good years. I've had Mikey. I can't be bitter about that.
You deserved so much better, Arthur. You deserved more time, more kindness.
Sometimes people show you who they really are when the storms come. You can either curse the storm or be grateful you saw the truth before the end.
You don't deserve to be alone in this.
I'm not alone. Not really. I have Mikey. I have a few good memories to hold on to, and I have people like you who cared enough to stay.
I'll be here. I promise. I'll help with Mikey however I can.
I know you will. You've always had a good soul, Amelia. Mikey's lucky to have you in his corner.
I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it without you.
You're stronger than you think. You're already doing it. Every hug, every bedtime story, every silly pancake breakfast. You're helping him heal, even if he doesn't realize it yet.
You should be the one doing those things, Arthur, not me.
Life doesn't always work out the way it should, but you're giving him love. That's what matters.
He adores you. He talks about you like you're a superhero.
Then I guess I better live up to it, huh?
You already have.
Thank you, Amelia. Really.
Thank you, Arthur, for trusting me, for everything.
Take care of him. That's all I ask.
I will. I swear it.
I know you will.
Hey, just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm extending my little getaway by another week. Things are just too good down here to leave yet. I figured you might say something like that. Come on, don't be like that. I know you're loving your little babysitting adventure with Mikey. He's such a good kid when he's not whining, right? Honestly, you should be thanking me for giving you some excitement. You're right about one thing, Pam. Mikey is a good kid. A much better person than most adults I know. Aw, see? You're welcome. Anyway, tell him Mommy says hi and that I'll bring him back something awesome. Maybe a little sombrero or a piñata or something cute like that. I think he'd rather have you home, but I suppose that was never part of your plan. Oh my gosh, you're so dramatic. It's not like he's even going to remember this when he's older. Kids bounce back. And besides, I'm gonna be rolling in money soon. He'll thank me later when I can give him everything he wants. About that. What? About what? If you're about to give me another guilt trip, don't even bother. I know Arthur would want me to enjoy myself. I mean, not like he's going anywhere. He's just lying there. Arthur passed away 3 nights ago, Pam. Wait, what? You're kidding, right? I wouldn't joke about something like that. Seriously? No one told me. What the hell? I should have been the first to know. Maybe if you'd picked up your phone once in a while, you would have known sooner. Ugh, whatever. It's sad, I guess, but honestly, not the worst timing. At least now I can finally move on with my life. And hey, silver lining, right? I mean, between the life insurance and the inheritance, I'm gonna be set for life. About that, too. What now? Don't tell me there's some ridiculous delay in the paperwork or something. Arthur rewrote his will last month. You were removed entirely. You won't be seeing a penny, Pam. What? No, that's impossible. He wouldn't do that to me. I'm his wife. He did exactly that. His lawyer read it out yesterday. You get nothing. Not the house, not the money, not even the car. No. This has to be some kind of mistake. I'm entitled to something. I'm his wife. You were his wife in name only. Arthur knew about the old friend you've been reconnecting with. He knew a lot more than you thought he did. That's not... No one can prove anything. He can't just cut me off because of rumors. They weren't rumors, Pam, and he didn't cut you off for rumors. He cut you off because when he needed you most, you left. Everyone saw it. Everyone knows. You don't understand. I needed a break. I was stressed. I was hurting too. Arthur needed his family, Pam. You gave him your absence. He gave you what you earned. This isn't fair. I deserve something. I put up with him for years. Arthur thought Mikey deserved better. That's why he made other arrangements. What are you talking about? Mikey's my son. I'm his mother. I'll take him back when I get home, and we'll move into a nice place together, and everything will be fine. No, Pam. Arthur's will names me as Mikey's legal guardian. What? He didn't trust you to raise him, Pam. Not after what he saw. Not after what you showed him. You can't do this to me. He is my son. I'm his mother. Arthur didn't want Mikey dragged around from hotel to hotel or left with strangers while you chased your next thrill. He wanted Mikey to have a real home, stability, love. This is insane. I'll fight this. I'll get a lawyer. I'll sue you for custody. You're welcome to try, but I should probably mention something else first. What? What else could you possibly throw at me? Child abandonment charges were filed this morning. What? No, you can't be serious. The court has statements from neighbors, from Mikey's teacher, even from the airport records showing you left the country without arranging care. But you were watching him. I left him with you. Without asking, without consent, without legal permission. That's abandonment under the law, Pam. No. You can't do this to me. You can't take everything. I didn't take anything, Pam. You gave it away, piece by piece, all by yourself. Please, Amelia, come on. We can work something out. I'll come back right now, today. I'll be better. I'll change. It's too late. Arthur gave you more chances than you deserved, and Mikey deserves better than more broken promises. But he's my baby. I'm his mom. You should have remembered that before you... And I intend to prove Arthur right.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Jeremy, please come back. I'm begging you. This is all a huge misunderstanding. You didn't see what you think you saw.
Really? Pretty sure I know exactly what I walked in on.
It's not like that, I swear. He's just a colleague, Jeremy. We were talking about a project for work. That's all it was.
Oh, is that how you normally handle work meetings at your company? Naked in the dark in our bed?
Wait, you actually saw us? You really saw?
Yeah, Becky, I saw everything I needed to see.
But it was dark. You couldn't have seen clearly. Maybe you thought you saw something that wasn't happening.
I didn't need to see anything. I could hear it loud and clear.
Oh my God, you could hear us?
From the front porch. I didn't even have to step inside. You two were making enough noise to wake the whole neighborhood.
I didn't realize. I mean, we couldn't have been that loud, could we?
You weren't exactly whispering about office supplies, Becky. I heard exactly where he was planning to put certain things. And trust me, nobody was talking about reorganizing filing cabinets.
Jeremy, please. It's not what you think. You're twisting everything around. You cut one moment and you're blowing it up into something it's not.
I didn't catch one moment. I caught a whole performance. And you weren't acting like someone caught by surprise either. You were pretty into it, Becky.
Please don't say that. Please just come back and talk to me. You don't know the whole story.
I know enough.
No, you don't. There's more you need to hear. Things you don't understand yet. If you just give me the chance, I can explain everything.
I can't talk right now.
Jeremy, please. Don't just walk away from this. We need to talk. If you listen to me, really listen, I know you'll see it differently.
Somehow I doubt that.
Please, I'm begging you. Jeremy, don't leave it like this. Give me a chance to explain myself face to face. Please.
Man, I'm sorry, Jeremy. No one deserves to go through that. Thanks, but honestly, it's fine. I've known something was going on for a long time. Tonight just made it official. I'm past being shocked. Still, it's a rough thing. Most men would be losing it right now, maybe doing something they'd regret. I went through all that a while ago. Shock, anger, denial, trying to fix what was already broken. Now I'm just numb, I guess. Detached. I knew it would come to this eventually. You're stronger than most. I've seen guys fall apart over less, and you're standing there like you already made peace with it. Because I have. I already lived through the worst part when I first realized what she was doing. Tonight wasn't a surprise, it was just confirmation. Still, facing it like that, walking in and seeing it with your own eyes, that's a different level of hurt even if you knew. Yeah, maybe, but weirdly it didn't hit me the way I thought it would. I wasn't angry, I wasn't even sad, it was more like finally flipping the last page in a bad book I should have stopped reading months ago. She tried to spin it. Of course, said it was all a misunderstanding, just a project meeting. Apparently her company holds brainstorming sessions without clothes now. That's a bold management style. Yeah, the kicker was the guy. He saw me, looked right at me, no fear, no apology, no trying to hide anything. He just smirked like it was funny I showed up. Considering some of the stuff Becky's been saying lately, that's not surprising. Yeah, that thought crossed my mind too. I know she's been spinning whatever story she needed to justify it. Maybe he really thinks he's the victim here. Maybe he thinks I was in on it. Could be. People believe what they want to believe when it's convenient. Doesn't really matter either way. I saw enough to know exactly who I'm dealing with on both sides. So, you ready to make your move? Yeah, I'm done waiting, done hoping she'll suddenly wake up and realize what she's throwing away. I gave her every chance and she burned them all. It's time to bring the hammer down. You've already got everything lined up. Documentation, timeline, evidence, witnesses if we need them. Once you give the green light, we're rolling. Good. I don't want to waste any more time. Every minute I stay tied to her is a minute I'm letting her win. Once we file, the ball's in your court. You'll be setting the terms, not her. Exactly what I want. No more playing defense, no more letting her control the story. You sure you don't want to take a night to cool off before we start? Nah, waiting won't change anything. I'm as clear-headed as I've ever been. This isn't anger talking, Clark. I'm just done. All right, we'll move first thing in the morning. I'll file the paperwork myself to make sure it's airtight. Thanks. I appreciate you standing by me through all this. Anytime. You did the hard part, Jeremy. All I'm doing is making it official. All right, Becky, I'm ready to talk now.
Jeremy? Oh my God. I can't even tell you how happy I am to hear from you. I knew you just needed a little time to cool down, to think everything through. You've always been the reasonable one between us. I knew you wouldn't just throw everything away over one stupid mistake.
I'm ready to talk, that's it.
Talking is good, Jeremy. That's how we fix things. We talk, we figure it out, and we come back stronger. I've been thinking about what I'm going to say all night. I know exactly how to explain everything. Once you hear me out, you'll understand. I know you will.
We'll see.
We've been through too much to let it end like this. We have history. We have memories. We have a life together. You're not just going to walk away from all that, Jeremy. I know you better than that. Deep down, you still love me. You wouldn't be texting me otherwise.
Are you still at home right now?
Yep, I never left. I stayed up half the night waiting for you to come walking through the door. I knew you would. I knew you couldn't stay away forever.
Okay, I'm heading over now.
Now? Oh my God, okay. Give me like 10 minutes. I'll get everything ready. I'm so excited, Jeremy. You have no idea. I've been praying for this all night. You're doing the right thing, baby. I know it.
You're hiding already? That's rich, Becky. After what I walked in on last night, I honestly didn't think you had any shame left. Guess I was wrong. You do know how to be embarrassed, just not when it actually matters.
What the hell, Jeremy? You were supposed to come here alone. Who is that guy and why is he in our house? Why would you bring someone with you if you actually wanted to fix things?
Why would you think I'd come alone? After what you pulled, after the show you put on, you really thought I was just gonna walk in here with my arms wide open? Come on, Becky, you can't possibly be that delusional.
Because you said you were ready to talk. I thought you realized what we have is worth saving. I thought you were coming here to kiss and make up. How else was I supposed to take it?
Kiss and make up? After what I saw you doing with your mouth last night, Becky, you can go ahead and take kissing off the table permanently. I wouldn't touch you again if you paid me.
You're such a jerk! You think this is funny? You're standing there laughing at me while our entire marriage is falling apart. You have no idea what you're doing.
I'm not laughing, Becky. Trust me, there's nothing funny about any of this. If anything, I'm surprised you're hiding. Last night you weren't exactly concerned about who saw you naked. Guess it only bothers you when you're not the one calling the shots.
Shut up! Just stop it and tell me who that guy is. I deserve to know who you dragged in here to watch you tear me down.
His name's Clark. He's an old college buddy of mine. These days, he's one hell of a divorce attorney. Figured I'd save us both some time and bring him along so we can skip the usual fake tears and promises.
What? You're divorcing me? You actually brought a lawyer here? Are you out of your mind? How could you even think about doing this after everything we've been through?
That's exactly why I brought him, because there's nothing left to talk about, Becky. Clark's here to walk you through how this is going to go. Step by step, nice and simple. You wanted a conversation? This is it.
You're blowing everything way out of proportion. It was one mistake, Jeremy. One stupid night. It didn't mean anything. We can fix it if we just sit down like adults and talk.
One night? You think what we're talking about is one night? You really think you were quiet enough, smart enough, careful enough to sell that lie after last night? I know exactly who I'm dealing with now, Becky, and I'm done pretending.
You're supposed to love me no matter what. That's what marriage is about. You fight for each other. You don't just give up the second things get hard.
Marriage is about trust, Becky. It's about loyalty, not whatever you were doing on your knees last night. You killed our marriage. I'm just putting it in the ground. Now get out of our bedroom and let's talk.
I'm not coming out. Not like this. I'm not going to sit there while you two attack me. If you want to divorce me so badly, you could do it without humiliating me.
You have 5 minutes to get dressed and come out here, or we do this by text. Either way, it's happening today.
No, I'm not moving. You could send your stupid lawyer in here if you want. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of seeing me beg.
Suit yourself. Clark's already got the paperwork sorted out. You'll be talking for a while, so I hope you've got your phone charged up. Clark Whitmore. I'm Jeremy's legal representative, and I'll be handling all further communication between you and my client.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't have anything to say.
I would strongly advise against ignoring me. Failure to engage in legal proceedings can have serious consequences, including default judgments entered against you without your side being heard. I'm giving you the courtesy of a direct conversation first.
Whatever. What do you want?
I'm reaching out to inform you that Jeremy will be initiating a defamation lawsuit against you. You are being sued for severe and ongoing damage to his reputation.
He's gonna sue me? He can't do that. I never defamed him.
On the contrary, Becky, we can prove that you've been making defamatory statements about Jeremy to multiple third parties, both verbally and in writing. Your actions were deliberate, malicious, and intended to cause him public humiliation and personal loss.
I didn't do anything wrong. I never said anything that wasn't true.
Becky, let's not waste time. We know exactly what you've been telling the men you've involved yourself with. You've been informing them that Jeremy likes to watch, so they wouldn't feel guilty about engaging with you while you were still legally married. That statement alone is highly defamatory. It falsely attributes to Jeremy deviant sexual interests that he never consented to and exposes him to public ridicule and reputational harm.
You're twisting things. It's not like that.
It is precisely like that. Moreover, we are aware that you not only involved multiple men from your company, but that you also recorded these encounters and posted them online. You monetized the videos without Jeremy's knowledge or consent, profiting directly from the lies you told.
How the hell do you even know about that?
Word gets around when you create a reputation for yourself, Becky. There's an entire network built around your activities and around the idea that Jeremy is some pathetic man who enjoys watching his wife with other people. That false narrative has been devastating to his personal and professional life.
This is insane. It wasn't supposed to get out that...
Whether you intended it or not is irrelevant. The damage is done, and now you're gonna be held accountable for it.
What's he gonna do to me? I mean, what are you gonna do?
First, Jeremy will be suing you for defamation. You will be liable for all damages related to his need to relocate to a different city, change careers if necessary, and rebuild his life from scratch. You will also face punitive damages meant to punish particularly egregious misconduct.
No way. You can't get that much money out of me. That's crazy.
Given that you monetized the videos, Becky, the damage calculations are significantly higher. You didn't just spread falsehoods, you profited from them. Based on precedent, you're looking at several $1 million in damages at a minimum.
Several million? No, that's everything I have. This isn't how it was supposed to happen. I was gonna keep doing it for a few more years, then quit and live comfortably. You're gonna wipe me out.
You made those choices, Becky. You built your plan on exploitation and lies. Now you face the consequences.
I wasn't gonna hurt him. I wasn't planning to stick around anyway. I was gonna divorce him and move on. I wasn't gonna keep him tied up in it forever.
You were planning to divorce him. Good to hear it confirmed, although honestly, we already knew.
Wait a minute. I didn't mean that. I'm gonna stay with him. I was gonna quit doing the videos and tell him everything before too much longer. I swear. Don't twist my words to mean something they don't.
Becky, there's no twisting required. You made your intentions and your contempt crystal clear. There's nothing you can say or do now to undo what's already been set in motion.
Please, please don't do this to me. I'll do anything. Tell Jeremy I'll settle. I'll give him a share. We can work something out.
Jeremy isn't interested in a settlement. He's interested in justice. He's interested in seeing you held accountable.
I'm begging you, please, have mercy. Please.
Mercy? Becky, you're asking a lawyer for mercy? Becky, how much longer are you planning to hide in there? You're not exactly helping your case.
I'm not coming out. I know my parents are out there. I'm not giving them the satisfaction of seeing me like this.
They're not here for a show, Becky. They're here to finally see their daughter for who she really is. And honestly, you're just making yourself look worse by hiding.
Shut up! You don't get to judge me. This is between me and Jeremy, not them.
Actually, Becky, I'm the one who called them. Figured they might be interested in seeing what kind of double life their daughter's been living behind their backs.
You had no right! That's none of their business! This was supposed to stay between us!
It was never going to stay between us, Becky. You made sure of that the second you started recording yourself and putting it out there for the world. You think something like this stays secret forever? No! It always gets out eventually, and I'm making sure it gets out on my terms. Clark is hooking me up with some of his buddies in media. I'm gonna sell the exclusive rights to tell my story.
You're disgusting! You're seriously going to drag me through the mud? You're going to make yourself look pathetic just to humiliate me?
Look, I've already been humiliated, Becky. You made sure of that when you told every guy you slept with that I liked to watch. At this point, why not make something useful out of it?
You're seriously planning to sell the story? To the tabloids? To TV?
You bet! I'm not stupid. They pay good money for trash like this. And why shouldn't I cash in? I'm the one who took all the hits while you raked in subscription fees behind my back. At least now I can use the lawsuit money and the interviews to set myself up somewhere new, far away from everything you poisoned.
You're sick. You're going to get rich while I'm stuck miserable and broke?
You don't get to cry about fairness now, Becky. You made your bed. You just thought you'd never have to sleep in it. Seeing as though, you never did. When it was all over, the judge barely even blinked before awarding me $3 million in damages from Becky. Honestly, it felt more like a formality than a fight. She never had a chance. That wasn't even the end of it either. Once the media caught wind of the whole story, the offers started pouring in. Interviews, book deals, documentaries, you name it. I ended up selling the rights to my side for $10 million. $10 million, just to set the record straight. The best part? Nobody shamed me for what happened. Nobody laughed at me. The entire world aimed their rage squarely at Becky, right where it belonged. The news reports didn't just tell the story, they completely repaired the damage she tried to do to my name. It was like getting my life back, piece by piece. Even with everything going right, though, I'm not sticking around in the spotlight. I've had enough attention for one lifetime. It's time to disappear for a while, somewhere far away, somewhere peaceful, somewhere hers will never reach me again.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Melina, do you have a second?
Hey, Jonah. You're still at work now, correct? What's going on?
This is about that dress for Katie and her upcoming birthday. Your mom wants to know about it. Did you finish up with it yet?
Oh, right. I heard that the dress has been finished up and is ready to go. Next Monday I'll have the day off work, so that's when I'll have time to head out and go get it. Is there something my mom wanted with it?
You of all people know that your mom doesn't really talk with you much, but she told me that this is your first time dealing with a child's dress, right? And, well, she got in touch with me to ask if you'd be able to have everything ready by the time of Katie's birthday.
I see.
And another thing, tonight after I finish work, I'm going back over to my parents' place and I'll be staying the weekend there.
What? Is there something going on there?
I just heard that my sister is bringing my niece home for once and I'll be able to see her again. And, well, I can't let a chance like that slip through my fingers, right?
So it's May that'll be coming, right? I see.
What?
It's nothing. I'm just wondering if she'll be asking for more expensive toys this time or not.
And so what if she does? She's my cute little niece, so what's wrong with me treating her to some gifts?
Well, you never really do things like that for your own daughter, Katie.
Well, besides her birthday and Christmas, there's no other important times of the year for her, right?
Whatever, Jonah. Even though I'm bringing this up again, you're still not getting my point.
Huh? Well, so be it. I'm going back to work now.
Hey, Jonah. I just got a call from my mom saying that you went to go and get that dress for Katie.
Huh?
She asked me if I knew anything about you going out to get that dress, and I had no clue either.
Oh, so she contacted you about that? Well, so be it. I was able to at least get it.
What are you talking about? We already talked about how I'd be going out to get the dress on Monday once it was finished. And by the way, my mom told me that you told her you'd be taking that dress and going with it to your parents' house? What the hell are you wanting to do with it?
Actually, today is May's birthday and all.
Huh? May is celebrating her birthday today? Don't tell me you're taking that dress to her so that she can wear it today.
That's what I'm doing, though.
Are you kidding me? I was working on that dress with the help of my mom for Katie to wear at her birthday party next week. Katie hasn't even gotten to try it on yet.
Katie has her birthday on the 15th, right? But May's birthday is on the 13th, which means she gets to come first. I know it's a little early, but this is when she wanted to celebrate. The choice was between saving this for Katie or using the dress right now as a present for May. So I chose May. I'll make sure to give the dress to Katie later, okay?
Hold on a second. Did you ask for us to make that dress for May and not really for Katie?
I already spoke to Katie about this, so it's fine, right?
What? Katie knows about this?
At first, Katie started to cry because she wanted it to be her dress and all, but then I told her that she's not my kid if she acts that way. I had to teach Katie a lesson for acting like that when May said that she wants to wear it too. After yelling at her a bit, she finally agreed to let me give the dress to May.
What the hell? You're a dick, Jonah.
I knew you'd say something like that, and that's why I told Katie to never tell you about it. I made the right choice.
What the actual hell are you thinking, man? How about instead of taking the dress we were making for Katie and giving it to May, you go out and get a different dress for her birthday? You could have even asked us to make one for her too, and we would have.
My sister told me that it would be a waste of money to get May a dress just to wear on her birthday this year. But if she didn't get one, I'd feel bad for the poor girl, all right? That's why I'll let May wear the dress that was meant for Katie.
Don't you feel bad for Katie?
It's not like I'll be giving this dress to May for her to keep, so stop getting all worked up like Katie was.
My mom and I made that dress for Katie to wear. No matter how you look at this, you caring more about May is straight up wrong for you to do.
I just got here, so stop it with all of that whining already.
You really are an asshole, Jonah. I figured for some time now that you had something for May over Katie. But what you're doing now is completely screwed up. Your child isn't May, but Katie. Are you aware of that? Dude.
Would you look at that? May is already dressed up in that cute little dress. So cut it out with all of that whining now. We're gonna start celebrating her birthday now. You and Katie were never invited, so don't even try coming out here.
Even if we were invited, we wouldn't be going there.
Is that right? Hey, Melina, I just got back to the house, but what's up with this divorce paper?
Well, you're home already. I thought that you'd just stay there at your parents' house and get married to your sister so you could have May as a daughter.
What are you going on about? Why would I ever want to do all of that when I already have my own house and daughter?
I'm saying that we don't need a man like you in our family, when you never think about your own daughter nor care about her feelings.
What? Wait, that was never my...
Then why, Jonah? Why would you go out and take that dress my mom and I worked so hard on for Katie and bring it out for May to wear instead on her birthday?
I was just letting her borrow it. And by the way, I brought it home with me for Katie.
Listen, Jonah, my mom and I spent so much time working on that dress because my mom really wanted to make her granddaughter's day by giving her the best dress ever with me. But when you went out and grabbed that dress and then told my mom you would be heading over to your parents' house to go see your niece, you stomped on my mom's wishes and desires.
What? Hey, come on now. I let her borrow it and took it right back afterwards.
You don't have to understand what I'm saying, honestly. All of the people who are trying to help you get out of that messed up mind of yours are wasting their time trying to deal with you. That's why I've had enough. I am going to divorce you now. Both my mom and dad were furious about this, and Katie says that she hates you now.
What?
There's no way you're getting her trust back now, asshole.
Hey, Melina, what the hell is that picture you just posted on your Instagram?
If it isn't Jonah. Long time no see. It's been 2 months now since we had that divorce, so what do you want from me?
I'm talking about Katie's birthday. That dress she's in. The one you just posted her wearing on your Instagram. I can't really see her face, but that is Katie in that picture, right?
Ah, you're on about that? Is there something wrong with this?
That's totally different from the dress that May was in.
Yes, it sure is. That's because my mom and I worked on making a completely new one for Katie. It takes about 1.5 months to make a dress sometimes, and so for Katie, she had to wait 2 months before she could have her birthday party. She was finally able to enjoy her birthday.
Why? I gave you back the dress that I had May wear.
Yeah, you did give that one back. After learning about what went down from both your parents, your brother-in-law was pretty upset about what you did, right?
What?
It seems that your sister got around $2,000 from her husband's parents to spend on May's birthday, which included getting her a brand new dress. But that $2,000, it ended up going towards your sister buying herself a new high-end bag, right? And when your sister came crying to you about it, she asked you to get her Katie's dress, right? After that had been found out by everyone in the family, both you and your sister were divorced and lost custody of your kids, right? And your parents disowned the both of you as well?
I never thought that things would end up like this.
And that is why I really don't care about what's happened to you since then, Jonah.
What are you talking about?
Well, there was something else I heard about that really pissed me off to the point of losing all interest in you.
What?
Your brother-in-law asked me afterwards about selling her dress to get some of the money back that his wife, your sister, had taken from him. And so with the help of him and his parents, we sold it, and I gave him the money.
You what?
Thankfully, however, your parents had a beautiful old dress lying around from long ago that they said could be resized and given to Katie for her birthday. And that's where my mom and I stepped in and started to break that dress down and turn it into something completely new for Katie.
And that's why that dress in the picture is totally different?
Yep. My mom and I were forced to make another dress in the end, but the silk from your mom's old dress turned out to be some of the best material ever, and we put it to very good use. So that's the one thing I can be thankful for from all of this.
What the heck? I was forced into giving up a lot of my savings because of my sister's poor spending habits, and now we're having to pay for both Katie's and May's child support, so all of the money I had is draining away. If you had the money to make up a new dress like that, you could have used some of it to help me out.
Hey, everyone has cut ties to you, right? Do you understand what those words mean? Are you aware that you have nobody that wants to be around you anymore?
But Melina! My older sister won't even get a freaking job! After the divorce, she forced her way into this tiny apartment I was forced to get. All day long, she just sits around being lazy and is using up all of the water and electricity. She's also eating all of the food I get within days. She'll even order delivery all the time and use up my money on it. I'm not able to save a damn penny anymore. Why the hell?
I always assumed that your love for May over Katie was due to how much you were attached to your older sister ever since we started to date.
What?
But I guess you really do just let her have her way with you, huh?
Shut the hell up! If you can't understand how hard things are for me, you shut the hell up!
Sure, you don't have to tell me twice.
What?
You just wanted to ask about Katie's dress, right? Any other talk is just a waste of our time now.
No, wait,
I never really cared about my ex's life after the divorce anyway, so you sitting there going on and on about how things are going for you is kind of annoying me.
No, wait a second!
So, goodbye forever.
No, wait, I didn't want to annoy you. Actually, I wanted to ask if you could ask for a little less from me in child support every month. Hey, Melina!
The request to reduce child support came up in the very last moment. At this point, the amount had already been set at the minimum allowable, so the fact that my ex-husband is asking for an even greater reduction just indicates how cornered he must feel. During our divorce proceedings, I sought help from a lawyer who handled everything on my behalf. The lawyer also conveyed a similar request from him, suggesting that I might be the reason for his financial struggles, saying, "Isn't it because he's been pampering your sister-in-law too much?" When this message was relayed back to him, I heard he had a rather stunned expression on his face. It was not long after that, however, that my ex-husband went completely off the grid. While he continues to pay the child support regularly, which allows me to manage my living expenses, I can't help but wonder about his current situation. I suspect he must be doing well enough to afford the payments, yet something feels off. Meanwhile, my former sister-in-law, left behind with no other options, came to the realization that she had to start working to support herself. She accepted a live-in position at a workplace, which must have been a significant adjustment for her. I can only imagine how difficult it must be for her, especially since she's not worked before. The transition from a life of comfort to one filled with the harsh realities of daily labor has been hard on her. Reports indicate that she's struggling tremendously with this new reality. The initial excitement of independence quickly wore off, and she's been crying daily, overwhelmed by the demands of her new job. The hard work and exhaustion are evidently taking a toll on her both physically and emotionally. She's facing a steep learning curve, dealing with responsibilities that she had previously avoided. It's almost as if she's had to awaken from a long, cozy dream into a cold and unforgiving reality. I can't help but reflect on how differently she viewed her life before all this chaos ensued. She once lived comfortably, perhaps a bit too comfortably, thanks to the support of my ex-husband. Now she's facing the consequences of their decisions and lifestyle choices. I genuinely feel sorry for her. The job she's taken is no walk in the park. It demands not just physical effort, but also mental fortitude, and she seems to be struggling with both aspects. It's heartbreaking to think that someone I once called family is now in such a painful situation. Yet, as much as I empathize with her plight, I also recognize that this may serve as a harsh lesson. Life does not always go according to our plans, and when faced with adversity, we often discover strengths we never knew we had. Perhaps this experience will force her to grow and mature in ways she hadn't anticipated. While it's sad to see her suffering, I hope that she eventually finds a way to cope with and thrive in her new environment. On the other hand, my ex-husband's behavior continues to baffle me. One moment, he's pleading for a decrease in child support, and the next, he disappears entirely. It's clear he's under significant stress, and I can only guess the circumstances that led him to this point. Did he mismanage his finances? Did he make choices that put him in a compromising situation? Regardless, he's made it clear that he's unable to handle his responsibilities. The lack of communication from him raises many questions. Is he simply overwhelmed, or is he attempting to escape from his obligations? Either way, I have to keep moving forward. I have to focus on my life and my children's well-being. While his decisions affect us, I can't allow them to define our future. I'm committed to providing for my children and ensuring that they have a stable and nurturing environment. Their needs must come first. Looking back, I realize how crucial it is to have a support system in times of turmoil. Whether it's friends, family, or colleagues, having people to lean on during challenging times makes a significant difference. Although my former sister-in-law may not have had the same network, I hope she finds her footing soon. Perhaps she can reach out to others in her workplace or community for support. It's vital for her mental health to have someone to talk to, someone who can understand what she's going through. In the meantime, I will continue to navigate this new chapter in my life, one step at a time. I know I have to remain strong, not just for myself, but also for my children. They look to me for guidance and stability, and I refuse to let them down. While life has thrown its challenges our way, I remain hopeful that brighter days are ahead. After all, resilience is built through adversity, and I am determined to emerge stronger on the other side of this situation. As for my ex-husband and former sister-in-law, I can only hope that they find a way to confront their respective realities. Life is filled with ups and downs, but it's how we respond to those challenges that truly defines us. Each day presents new opportunities for growth, and I trust that they will eventually come to understand that as well. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching.
Hey, Keaton, is it true that you've started working at a factory?
Huh? Oh, Dan, it's been a while, hasn't it? Since the middle school reunion, I think. What's up?
Forget the small talk, just answer my question. You were working in sales at some big company, right? If I remember correctly, it was one of those well-known, prestigious ones. And now I heard you're working at a factory. Is that true? Like, seriously?
Yeah, you heard right. I started training at a factory in M-Town about 2 weeks ago. It's a pretty solid place.
I knew it! I saw you in your work clothes heading into one of the factories my company outsources to, and you're still in training? So let me get this straight. You're 30 years old and you're a newbie at a factory? You gotta be kidding me. That's just too rich.
I don't really see what's so funny about it.
What's not funny? I mean, come on, you've got a good education, a decent degree, and you worked for one of those big, shiny companies. You probably wore a suit and everything, and now, what, you're in a factory? What kind of twist of fate is that? What happened? Did you mess up so bad they had to kick you out? I can't stop laughing. You went from climbing the corporate ladder to what, the bottom rung of a factory job? That's gotta sting, right? Now you're basically working for a company that's under mine. This is way too good. Man, remember back in middle school, you were always ahead of me, Keaton. Always. You got elected as student council president, leaving me in the dust. Everyone liked you. Even the hottest girl in school had the guts to confess to you. What was her name again? Jessica, right? You had it all.
I turned her down, though. It wasn't a big deal.
That's exactly why it pisses me off, you know? Like, who even does that? Someone like her confesses and you just casually turn her down? You didn't even care. You were always acting like you were above it all. That's the kind of thing that really sticks with a guy. It's why seeing you now in a low-paying factory job feels so damn satisfying. It's like the universe finally gave me a win. Here you are working at some factory while I've got a steady job and a good salary at a better company. It's poetic justice if you ask me. Now you're just a bottom feeder, a cog in the machine. How's that feel, huh? It's gotta suck.
Look, that's not exactly what happened, Dan. There's more to the story than you think, but honestly, after hearing you talk, I don't feel like explaining it to you. It's clear you're just here to gloat.
Oh, what's this? Is that supposed to be some kind of lame excuse? Come on, man, don't act all high and mighty now. I get it, you're just bitter trying to play it cool because you can't stand the fact that you've fallen so far. But the truth is, you're at the bottom now, just like the rest of the losers who can't make it. It's gotta hurt, huh? Admit it! Seeing me doing better than you has gotta burn a little. You know, Dan, you're exhausting. Seriously, I didn't leave my old job because I failed. I left because I wanted something different. But I'm done with this conversation. You're not worth the effort. Wait, what? You're just gonna walk away? What, can't handle a little truth? I thought you were tougher than this, Keaton. Nah, it's not about that. It's just that I got better things to do with my time than argue with someone stuck in the past. So yeah, I'm out. Later, Dan. Hey, don't just walk away from me. Keaton!
Keaton, it's been such a long time. It's Mary from F Company. I used to work at the branch office.
Mary, it really has been a while. I hope you've been well. It's great to hear from you.
I'm doing well, thank you. Actually, the reason I'm reaching out is that I've recently received a transfer order. I'm being moved to F Company's headquarters in M City. While I was visiting your company's New York office to introduce myself and meet the new sales representatives, I was surprised to learn that you're now working at a factory in M-Town. Is it true? Are you finally making the move?
Yes, it's true. It's been a long time coming, but my father finally told me it was time to begin. I'll be traveling around a lot for a while, visiting various locations and learning the ropes. But to start, I'm undergoing training at the factory in M-Town, which is close to my hometown. After this, in about 3 months, I'll be heading to the Texas branch for further training.
I see. Well, that sounds like quite the journey. Sounds like you'll be very busy for the next few months. Well, it's a bit sad that we might not get to work as closely together anymore. I hope we can continue to maintain a strong relationship between our companies. I'm looking forward to working with you, even if from a distance.
Absolutely, I feel the same way. Thank you for your continued support, and I look forward to working together with you and F Company in the future.
Actually, there's something else I wanted to mention while I have the chance. If you're available, I'd like to invite you to something. You see, in just about a month, F Company will be celebrating our 20th anniversary. We're planning a special event to commemorate the occasion, and we would be honored if you could attend as a guest.
Wow, has it really been 20 years already? That's incredible! Congratulations to F Company on such a remarkable milestone. It must feel like such an achievement.
Thank you so much. Oh, we're really excited about it. It's a huge event for us, and we're planning a big celebration. And as someone who's been an important part of our business relationship over the years, we would love to have you join us. How does that sound?
Me? Are you sure? I'm honored that you'd think of me, but I didn't expect an invitation to something like this.
Of course. In fact, your company's senior managing director will be attending as well, representing your company. It'll be a great opportunity to reconnect with him and other industry leaders. You're someone who's played a significant role in our business dealings, so we definitely want you there.
I see. So the senior managing director will be there too. That's quite an event.
Exactly. We're really looking forward to it, and it would mean a lot to have you there.
Well, since I'll be nearby anyway, and it's such a special occasion, I'd be happy to attend. Thank you so much for the invitation, Mary. I'd love to join you for all the celebration.
That's wonderful to hear. I'll make sure to send over all the details about the event soon. I'm really glad you can make it. I know it'll be a fantastic event, and it'll be great to catch up in person.
I'm looking forward to it as well. It sounds like it'll be a memorable evening. Thanks again for thinking of me. I'll see you there.
Absolutely. See you at the party, Keaton.
Take care until then. Hey, what the hell are you doing here? Why are you at our company's anniversary party? This event is for important people, our main clients, stakeholders, and major investors. So how the hell did you get in? What? I don't understand. I'm in charge of managing the guest list for this event, and just a moment ago I saw you walking in. But I'm telling you right now, don't get too comfortable. You're not getting inside. Oh, wait, I see now. F Company is where you work, isn't it?
Ha! You think they invited someone from a lowly subcontractor like your factory? You've got to be kidding me. This party is for big players only. There's no way they'd invite someone like you from the bottom rung. You're from a subcontractor. They don't get invites to events like this. Seriously, what were you thinking? You're really overstepping your bounds.
No, that's not right. The invitation clearly states that all business partners, regardless of their status as prime contractors or subcontractors, were invited. There's no distinction.
Ha! That's rich! You think that just because you're technically a business partner, you belong here? Dude, don't kid yourself. You're nothing but a bottom feeder, and the fact that you're even trying to walk in here is absolutely hilarious. Same old you, always pushing your luck and acting like you belong somewhere you don't.
Actually, I have an official invitation right here. And to clarify, I wasn't invited as a subcontractor representative, but for another reason altogether.
Sure, like I'm gonna believe you. That invitation is probably fake, right? You went to some shady print shop and had it made up to look real. You don't seriously expect anyone here to believe you're supposed to be here, do you?
How about you actually take a look at it before jumping to conclusions? It's a legitimate invitation.
Nah, I'm not wasting my time on fake invitations. Why would I bother looking at something so pathetic? You're lucky I'm even giving you the time of day.
Well, I'm not here alone. My superior is with me.
Oh, you mean that washed-up-looking old guy standing next to you earlier? You think I didn't notice him? What a joke! He looked just like you, another bottom dweller from the lowest tier of society. It's laughable. I seriously can't believe they let people like you near events like this.
Listen, that old guy you're talking about is someone pretty high up at the company, and you should really think twice before disrespecting someone like that. I don't know if you realize it, but you're talking to a representative of a business partner. This kind of attitude could really come back to bite you.
Right, like I care. All I know is this. Subcontractors from low-class factories are strictly forbidden from entering this party. End of story. Now do yourself a favor and get lost before you embarrass yourself any further. Go back to your little factory where you belong.
You're really making a mistake here. I'll just say this. Whatever happens after this is out of my hands, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Keaton, thank you so much for attending our company's 20th anniversary party. We are honored to have you here as a guest.
Mary, thank you. I actually saw you earlier in the lobby near the reception area, but you seemed quite busy running around with preparations, so I didn't want to disturb you. I was hoping to greet you directly, but it's been a little challenging. Where are you right now?
Oh, my apologies for missing you earlier. Yes, things were a bit hectic with the final preparations for the event, but now everything is running smoothly. I'm currently inside the main hall near the entrance to the banquet area. Are you nearby? I can come out to greet you properly.
Well, how do I say this? Unfortunately, I'm currently heading back. Let's just say it's because of an unpleasant situation at the reception area. I don't think I'm going to be able to stay.
Wait, what? Heading back? What happened? Did someone say something to you? Please, tell me what's going on. Did someone make an inappropriate comment?
Yes, actually. There's an employee of your company by the name of Dan, correct? He works in the General Affairs Department, if I'm not mistaken.
Dan? Yes, we have a Dan in General Affairs. He's currently handling some of the reception duties for the event, along with the rest of his team. Oh no. Oh, don't tell me he said something disrespectful to you.
Unfortunately, yes. Dan and I were classmates back in middle school, and it seems he still holds some sort of grudge against me. He found out that I'm currently in the middle of training at the M-Town factory and assumed the worst.
Without even letting me explain, he started throwing insults, saying things about how I'm